Hello and welcome back to the Artisfy Codecast. So today I only have about a half an hour, but what I want to do is focus exclusively on figuring out how to write reusable JavaScript modules. And what that means is a bit of JavaScript code that can be used across projects and updated separately from the project. And so I'm going to show you some examples of what that means. So if I go into, if I were to research this, I might come across Git submodules. I might also come across something called npm link, which I already have the Google search up for. There's also a local npm server, and I believe, yeah, this is the one that I found before. And there's probably other ones too. Um, there, and then there's some other practices. Oh yeah, so there's this one SaaS service called BitSource, and what it does is it's kind of like GitHub, but it's meant like specifically for like components and building blocks. And the idea is that you can publish these single components from within your project, and then you can import them into another project, and then you can update them there, and then you can publish them. And so I did all this research. I discovered that submodules are actually really complicated. I did see an article on how to make submodules simple, so that might be some good reading. But I think most of the people came back with npm link as kind of the de facto like awesome solution that just like makes a lot of sense. So I usually when I do a search like this, I search for the over the past year because there might have been an update. I know that like npm just released version 5.0, so we want to get the latest. Okay, so this looks pretty good. So I know there was a bug with this because in my research, I found that like sometimes when you would update the project itself, they said it was going to like wipe out your npm link thing, so you had to like keep relinking it. But I think it's fixed. So okay, so what we're going to do is look at our history first of all to make sure that our libraries are going to be synced up. So if we go into, we have switch.js. Oh man, I don't remember. See, so this is like the main problem with developing libraries this way, as like I have no idea if I fixed something in switch.js during the last session, and I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't touch it, but like, wouldn't it be really nice to just know for sure? And then Bling, I believe I did. Yeah, I did a fix on this. Okay. So this is the problem, right? Okay, so I'm sorry to have to do this, but I'm gonna just really quickly copy all of our code from where we were working yesterday, which is in Artisfy 2, and then copy it back into here. So first of all, we got these utils, and I know I just did this the other day. It really is a pain. So hopefully link is gonna, solve most of these issues. Okay, so I just need to go in here to public, JavaScripts, modules, and utils. Let's copy these and paste, or wait, actually, first, let's just make sure there's no pending changes in data.js. Oh, this is where I put all my research. I was looking for this. Okay, so like research on modular JS. So let's commit that so we don't have anything else. Okay, so let's replace all of these, and then let's go back and let's get the switch library, and I believe there's just one other one, which is the copy layout. But I'm just looking at the other ones to make sure that there's no other ones. Okay, so let's go into copy, and we'll paste this, we'll replace that, and then we'll get switch, and we'll put switch in here. And by the way, if you didn't know how to paste in macOS, you do Command Alt V when you're pasting, and it will, instead of copying it, paste it. It's a really nice thing to know. Okay, so let's look to see if our code changed at all. Okay, so I think we might have messed up some of the imports now. But we do have this fix for Bling, and we did remove this from DOM utils. So removed unused code in DOM utils and fixed bug in Bling JS. And now I'm pretty sure I just want to discard this change. So I can see that I'm going up one level and then I'm going into utils. Or no, sorry, I'm staying in the same. So with this new code, I'm staying in the same. But I think what I want to be doing is going up one level. Yeah, because this is organized differently. So all of these are right here, and then utils is in a subfolder. But these are all in subfolders. And then we come out to go get utils. So let's discard this. And then I think it's the same for this. We didn't make any other changes except for that. So let's discard that. So now we know we have the latest versions. So now, now we need to make a package.json in each of these. I wonder what that was about. Maybe it's fixed now. Okay, so let's go into data.js and let's go into, so we're going to go into source, and then we're going to go into, and I guess that, yeah, this would be a good time to like think about how this project's organized. Although I think we can change it around later. But yeah, let me just think through really quick if I want to move any of this stuff. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, so let's yeah, so let's stick with this directory structure, and let's just go into the switch folder. And now we have switch test and switch.js. And I think all we have to do is do an npm init. So let's just see what this says. It doesn't say anything about package. Okay, npm link in a package folder, we create a symlink in the global folder that links to the package where the npm link command was executed. Okay. The package name is taken from package.json. Okay, so sorry, there's one more thing I want to do in this data.js. In the notes, I want to open this modular.js file because there was a cool project. Yeah, Lerna is another one. It helps you like create mono repos. That might be interesting to look into. But no, there was this one, and he had some like interesting tools. So he has like some terminal tips, which is kind of cool. Terminal tools, npm commands, and he has like not much more. Okay, so he says with npm init you get the basic package JSON, but most modules you want a get ignore, an npm ignore, a readme, a license, an index.js, a test.js, and a package.json. Oh, and more detail in package.json. So he has this like module generator, and let's look at that. I don't think we need most of that stuff. Yeah, I don't think I need it. Okay, so let's just go right into npm init. And we want to name this switch.js. I don't think it matters if it's going to interfere with an npm package that's already out there, because I think, so this is just going to be local, and when I do decide to publish it, I can always rename it. But I think the local package is going to be what takes, or yeah, no, it's not even going to take precedence, because we're not even going to be installing it. So I don't think we're going to be installing it. But I'm actually not sure how it works. Okay, so let me just see how it works. So you do npm link inside the module with the package JSON in it, or package.js in it. And then you call inside of your project, you say npm link, and then you give it the name. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh man. And then what do? Can I just start using it or what? I would really like to know. So then can I just require it? Or let's see, like import npm link. Yeah, this is what I want. What is the current behavior? I can import my npm link module by default import statement, but I can't do this. Okay. Well, that's all I want. Okay, so let's name this switch.js. Sure, I guess it's 1.0, right? And let's, I guess, enter in our like official documentation string for it. It doesn't really matter, but let's try that. Okay, and then that's the entry point. We won't have a test command. We won't have a Git repository. We won't have keywords. We won't have an author, and we'll have MIT license. Yes, that's fine. Okay, so now we do npm link. Woohoo! Okay, so now if I go into my app and I go, I have no idea. I think maybe I just do it in this directory and like well, this is I guess where the package JSON is. So if I do like, is it package JSON? Yeah, that's package JSON. Okay. I keep thinking it's package.js, but I think that's something else. Okay, so maybe I just do it here and maybe it's going to modify the package JSON. I guess there's no other way to do it but just to try. So let's say npm link and then switch.js. and that's what we named it, right? Yeah, okay. So let's try that. Cool. Okay, so now so there's two things I want to know. One, did it work? Meaning, like, can I import it in my new code and delete the old code? And two, when I update it, is it going to update like instantly, right? Do I need to do anything special, or is it just going to update? Okay, so let's close this. Let's open this. Let's make sure we have Artisfy loading. If I open the console, yeah, nothing should be there. Okay, so now let's go into, I always forget where this code is, but yeah, it's in public JavaScript. Okay, modules. And then we're including switch.js in our app code, right? Okay, so let me just import and then from, so I guess what I can do is just import switch.js and see what happens. I do just want to test real quick. So yep, this code is working. Okay, so now if I import that, what happens? npm, oh my god. I hate this. It's npm run dev. But I hate that start does something too. It's so frustrating. Okay, and okay, so let's refresh this page. Ooh, okay, we got an error. Our module build failed, couldn't find preset env relative to directory. Okay, wait. Does this have anything to do with what I changed? Because if it doesn't, I want to just work from scratch. Okay, it does. Okay, so let's see. Oh. Okay. Okay. So I think what's happening is, okay, so what does this say? Module build failed, couldn't find preset env relative to directory. So I don't know what the heck that means, but I think the error might be related to the fact that in our switch code, we import some stuff, right? And it might not know where to get this stuff, right? So what if I comment all this out? What's going to happen here? Is it still going to throw an error? Okay, it is. Okay, so maybe that wasn't it. Okay, so let's, I guess, search for this error real quick. Oh man, why can't I copy this? Sorry, 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get to it. So we can copy it from here, or maybe the console will, nope, okay. So let's just copy this whole thing. Okay. Jeez. Oh man. Okay. Module could not find preset env relative to directory. That's what we want to search. Okay. I'm working with Electron Force, so I'm trying to dynamically require an external node modules that is located. Unfortunately, Babel preset env is trying to resolve the preset relative to the required module instead of the local module. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it sounds like you have no installed Babel preset env, which is the Babel core version. I installed the new version with npm I Babel core, maybe. are the same. Okay. I have no idea what this does. This has been moved into Babel. Okay. Okay. So how do I use it? Is a smart preset that allows you to use the latest JavaScript without needing to micromanage which syntax, transforms, and optionally browser polyfills are needed by your target environments. This both makes your life easier and JavaScript bundles smaller. If not for a number of awesome open source projects like Browsers List, Compatable, and Electron to Chromium, we leverage these data sources to maintain mappings. Which version of our supported target environment schemes support browser feature? Huh. Okay. I wish I could just have like a simple example. I mean, I know this is a simple example, right? But I mean, I guess I could just do this, right? Browser starters will be ignored. Okay, I mean, I'm tempted to just use this one exactly. Okay, so first of all, let's do this. So we're going to do this in our Artisfy app. I guess, yeah, we want to make sure that this is actually, well, let's remove this. Okay, let's make sure that this is actually doing something. 9 and vulnerabilities. Hey. What the heck? What is this? Like, I have no idea if this worked or not. This is crazy. You must install a pure dependency yourself. Okay, so I guess, yeah, these are all plugins, and I don't have any of them installed. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we did update this. Okay, so we got a new thing here. Let's add this preset string. Oh geez, I lost it. There we go. Targets. Where's targets inside of? Oh my god. I really hate this. It's like this stuff, I know it makes it so much easier to develop code in the long run, but it's like it's so confusing. It's like what, like I know all this is doing is saying, okay, your JavaScript, you can write advanced JavaScript and we're gonna like translate it into old JavaScript if you need to. And I feel like something like that should be super simple, but instead it's like all these like random objects and arguments, and I don't know. I mean, how would I rewrite it? I guess I would just like at the start when you first install Babel, it just asks you. I feel like there should be like there's a simple Wikipedia, you know? I feel like there should be a simple Babel, you know? I would use that one. I think it's probably Parcel.js. I've heard a lot of about Parcel. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do with this. I guess we go into this file. No, it's not a package. It's our webpack config. Okay, and we have the entry, the dev tool, the output. I guess it kind of makes sense when you have like everything split up like this. Like this is, I didn't write this. This was written by Wes Boss and his Node.js course, which is excellent. I highly recommend it. But yeah, so he like separates this out, and this separates this out. It's very much nicer than the stuff I usually see. So I am not sure where to put this. I guess let's search for like this and basic setup. Jeez. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Okay, so I guess it's something like this, and we're gonna put this, I guess, in here. I'm not sure, but sure, that works. And then let's copy our code. Oh man. Okay. Browser's targets. Wait. Oh man. I don't know. I mean, I guess last 8 versions. I have no idea what to do here. Last 2 versions? Sure. Last 2 versions. That's it. That's all you get. Okay. So then we go in here. Let's refresh this. It still isn't working. I guess let's undo this and just like see. Okay, so we're not getting any issues here. But if we do this, we're going to get the same issue. Oh no, cannot. Oh, let's do that. Okay, module build failed. So same error. Cannot find preset and okay. What do they say? Code package that is not in node modules. Okay, so I'm gonna look up like webpack npm link and see. This looks similar. Huh? Okay. Whether to resolve symlinks to their symlinked location. Symlinked resources are resolved to their real path, not their symlinked location. Okay. So this looks like it might be what I want. Okay. So let's... I don't think this does anything. I really don't think it does anything. Who knows though? Okay, so let's do resolve and symlinks and true, but we're gonna make it false. And we'll refresh. Oh, I always forget. I have to restart Webpack, I think, whenever I make a change to the Webpack configuration. Cannot find module switch.js. Okay. Okay, so let's turn this off and we'll delete that too. And let's restart again. And we'll refresh. And it says the same thing, cannot find module switch.js. So we're getting a new error. Okay, so what if or let's keep this in our clipboard history. Let's put this back in, because we never actually tested that. Let's refresh. Cannot find module switch.js. So I'm not sure actually what changed. Oh, I guess maybe just installing this does something? I mean, I guess, maybe, right? Okay, so cannot find module. So let's say npm link cannot find module. Okay, let's see. In my case, the problem was that the main property of package.json was pointing to a non-existent file. Okay, you create a link from your global to the alligator, and when you run npm alligator methods, you link alligator from the column. Once this is done, there shouldn't be a need to install anymore since it's already installed. What are you saying after you run? Okay. My libberry. Okay, so we're going to just... Okay, so I have an idea to try, which is what this guy mentioned, which I already forgot what he mentioned. What did he say? Oh yeah, the main property. Okay, so if we go into here and we go into the package.json, main is going to be switch.js, I guess. Let's try that. I have no idea if that's going to work. Let's try it. Restart, reload, import, switch.js, cannot find module. And I know that's what it's called. It's called this. Oh, okay. Presets. Yeah, I thought I was doing something wrong. Okay. Well, I guess let's get rid of that and refresh. Oh, wait. And if I look back, okay, so cannot resolve switch.js. Let's clear this code and run it one more time and refresh and make sure, yeah, okay, so we spelled it right. Okay, I guess let's look at other solutions. Cannot find module. Specify version. So many override what you have in npm and no modules in the project, which what it finds is npm version check. Assuming that you've read this article, there's no way to use the npm link method and also run npm install. For this, you have to explicitly write the path to the local package in your main project's package.json, and then change it back when you publish your package. Yeah, so this was another solution, is just using a file path. But I like the link idea a lot better. Ooh, requiring a local directory into your project, it has to find an index.js to work with, but it seems like npm should have a way to deal with this. This behavior was most likely introduced when npm changed local installs. Created. Huh. And if you do npm link, I guess let's try it, right? So let's say npm package.json index.js, and we'll just click on that first link, index.js. Okay, so that's what we want. So let's go, it's not this one, it's this one, and we'll call it index.js. Luckily, this is in a separate folder, not with anything else, so it's not going to overwrite anything else, and we'll do that, and I guess we'll restart this just for fun, and then we'll refresh. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. This was a fun exploratory session. I'm gonna go now, but I will keep working on this and trying to figure out how to get npm link working. And next time I record a video, I'll have a solution for this, so that I'm not just debugging the whole time and searching Google, because I feel like that's not really that interesting. Okay, so thank you, and thank you for watching. Bye.